Hello, this is G. Bailey, and welcome to a special bonus episode of Let's Play Majora's Mask! Today, we're back in the Nintendo 64 version of the game, so that I can show you defeating the bosses of the 4 temples here with the Fierce Deity Mask. Now, you notice from where I start there at the milk bar, I've already gotten the Chateau Romani and drank it so that I can use the Fierce Deity Mask and the sword beams as much as possible, because those, well, they consume magic. So, we got, I mean, it's not a big deal having the Chateau Romani or not. There are jars that contain some of it. But I'd rather not have, or waste time on that. I'd rather just go and not have to worry about that. But alright, yeah, to get into all these dungeons, you gotta play their songs, and you have to be wearing the mask at the same time. Or the corresponding mask, whatever we got. Oh, I actually still need that. Whoops. Let's get back in there then. There you go. Well, at least I can skip the animation for putting on the masks after the first time, instead of like the, what was that, the Song of Soaring there. But alright, so yeah, if you've already beaten a temple boss, you just go back in there and they can teleport you right to the end. Because with the whole resetting time thing, you might have noticed in the background there, the fairies are still around, or the stray fairies are back, and most of the puzzles are reset and everything. So yeah, just get into the temple and take the teleport pad, so that way you can get here without having to do that all over again. For boss time against Odolwa. Okay, so the thing is with Odolwa is that if you shoot your game? Well then, what I was trying to demonstrate was that if you just shoot your sword beams at Odolwa there, he'll usually block them with his shield. So you have to wait for Odolwa to drop his guard or jump in the air to actually be able to damage the guy, but no. Well, I mean, I did that eventually, but I couldn't show him blocking it, so, oh well. So, yeah, you can only use the Fierce Deity's Mask in the final battle or any of the temple boss's chambers. That's why they made me take it off to get back out here, unfortunately. But whatever, I mean, you'll just use it for the bosses then. By the way, one thing with the Fierce Deity Mask is that normally in order to shoot the sword beams from it, oh yeah, I don't care about the princess, we're out of here. But yeah, you have to have a target lock in order to shoot the sword beams, but actually that's not entirely accurate. What you can do is if you just hold down the L or Z button, you can still use your sword beams, similar to how you use the Zora barrier while you're standing on the seafloor, for example. So that's another way that you could use them, although I don't know that that would actually be useful, but well, I just wanted to clarify that there for you guys. But alright, yeah, we need the the Goron mask there. How did I get those two mixed up? Yeah, we need the Goron mask to get back into the place, if only to get up that ramp there. I don't know that you could get up that ramp any other way. I mean, without the Goron mask there, I could use, I don't know, maybe the bunny hood? Or maybe I can backpedal up there? I don't think so. It seems a bit too steep for that, but whatever works. Okay, so, yeah, now we got that big guy out of the way. We can make our way over there. I want to know how I aimed it that good to hit that pole. Whoa! How does it even work? Well, fortunately, the sleeping Goron is gone still. Okay, let's slow down here a little bit. Whoop! And tried throwing my punch a little too early on that one. Yeah, the bridge gets rather narrow. But since we do have the Chateau Romani, I can just roll around as much as I want. It's just a little fickle when you get to narrow bridges. Okay, stop. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's try this one again. Whoop. Now I'm throwing my punches way too early here. I need to throw them a little earlier. There we go. Yeah, a little earlier than I think I do. There we go. That's how you do it. Because basically you want the snowballs to run into your Goron punch there. Because if you wait until it's right in front of you, it's too late. You're going to wind up your fist and then hit nothing but air. Or you'll just get smashed, whichever works. Or they could just drop right on your head. Now this one is a different breed of cat altogether. We can't just use our sword beams against the guy, unfortunately. I mean, not... Can I do it right now? I don't think I could. Or, well, let's put it on. No, we can't. But you see how I was holding down the Z button and using the sword beams that way. So that's another way you could do it without a target lock. But, okay, yeah, we do need to melt the ice there. So that way, well, we can actually try to damage the guy. But, yeah, this one is considerably more difficult than Odolwa. For boss time against Goht. The reason this is more difficult is because, well, since I'm using the Fierce Deity Mask, I can't... what is it? I can't use the Goron mask to roll around. I mean, I could, but I want to only use the Fierce Deity Mask unless absolutely necessary. So once you get in range of Goht, then start shooting your sword beams at the guy. Now, the thing is, in order to get Goht to stop and waste time trying to shoot you there we go. It's kind of tricky there, because I think you gotta get on, like, the outer ring of the area here. So that way, because otherwise Goht will just, what is it? Goht will try to run you down, but if you're on that outer rim there, Goht won't be able to reach you. So that's why Goht stops and tries to shoot you like this. But you gotta be careful to go like in a zigzag pattern there, so that way Goht won't be able to hit you with that lightning there. Well, that worked a little better than I thought it would. But alright, yeah, Goht is just a little tricky like that. If you just try staying in the lane here in the middle, Goht won't stop on his own there. But sometimes he doesn't anyway, even if I'm on the outer rim. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it worked here today. Hooray! Hey, that rhymed. Now, I know what you're thinking, viewers. H.C. Bailey, couldn't you have done the quick kill strat you did before with the arrows, but instead with the sword beams, with the Fierce Deity Mask? And I think the answer is no to that. I was trying to do that, like in practice, earlier today, but for some reason I just could not hit Goht at all. It was either like the sword beams weren't reaching far enough, maybe? Or maybe it was just going over his head, or maybe they just went right through his head. Maybe that's not part of his hitbox there or something. Arrows pretty much have almost unlimited range. But not so much with the Fierce Deity Mask, so yeah, I don't know. But okay, so yeah, to get in here, even though we got that island over there with the trees you could hookshot over to, that's not enough. Oop, there we go. I'm surprised I remembered it that quickly, because you only used the song once. That is kind of a shame about that song. Like, all the other songs have multiple uses, like the Sonata of Awakening to wake someone up, or the Goron Lullaby to open up the dungeon and put the baby to sleep there. But this one, I think, only had the one use, and that's it. I don't need to talk to the turtle, though. I just need to enslave it and use my hook shot to get moving there. Yeah, unfortunately, you got to do that every time. But let's see what we got here. Oh, it's already active. Huh. I would have expected to get like a cutscene or something saying, hey, you can go straight to the boss's chambers and not have to go through all those puzzles all over again. But no, apparently not. Or maybe it's just because I've already beaten the game. Maybe that undoes that or something. But alright, we're all set and ready to go. Whoa! Went like through the wall there a little bit there. Holy cow! Now, that would be a bad idea. Too bad I didn't get that ricochet off the wall like I was trying to go for, but... Well, we saw something new going on there. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but... Well, you see that a lot in 3D games. Wall clipping. For boss time against Gyorg. Unfortunately, contrary to the guy's name, there is no mask protecting the guy. So I can just shoot my sword beams at the guy and hit him that way. Eventually. Can I... Ah, there. Did my sword beam just like go through the floor? Huh. Okay, we can do it that way, I guess. I was trying to lean over the edge there and then hit him that way, but apparently not. That doesn't exactly work. Where are you? There you are. No? Whoop, okay. Well, that's one way of doing it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to mash through that because I have to use my sword beam. Otherwise, I hit invincibility frames, but we got him anyway. Hooray! But yeah, I think the thing is that you gotta hit Gyorg right in the face there. So when I was looking over the edge there, I wasn't quite aiming straight down because I didn't want to go into the water there. Or accidentally fall over there. Because once you're in the water, you can't do anything, even with the Fierce Deity Mask. So you just, yeah, I guess shoot through the floor or something during that first part of the phase there. But, okay, we're done with our business here. Let's get over to Stone Tower Temple. Now, let me see. I'm not exactly sure how many of these blocks I need to move to do what I want to do. If I can do it with just the one, great. But if not, well, I'll have to move more then, I guess. Let's see. So the left one, I think, is the one that I want. Can I shoot that from here? I'm trying to shoot the gem back there. Might be too far. But, well, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, this one I can remember because I use it all the time in the dungeon and stuff there. But, oh well. Okay, so let's see. If I go all the way over here, can I... Nah, I can't see the... Well, I can see it, but I can't... I don't think I can hit it from over here. Let's try... Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to not have to do that all over again. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, unlike the, what is it, 3DS version, you gotta move out around one of the blocks in order to, what is it? Reveal the gem there. Unfortunately, the gem, as you can see, is a little fickle there. So let's, oops. Nope, come on. I hate this analog stick! Ah, there you go. I'm surprised that one worked. Usually in the Nintendo 64 version, the targeting is not just the analog stick, but... what is that? But just the hitbox of the gem there is really fickle. Because, what is it? You gotta hit it, like, dead on. But like in the 3DS version, if you hit it close enough, that'll be good enough for the game. But, no, not in this case, apparently. Huh. I can't even use the Fierce Deity Mask here? Huh. Okay, is there a treasure here? The map seems to indicate that there's one. But this is the Nintendo 64 version of the game. Maybe it's something for the dungeon when it was flipped over normally. But yeah, that is the thing with this particular temple, because you have to flip it over in order to get access to the portal. You can't just go through it right through the front door and get into the place. For boss time against Twinmold. I almost said Twinrova, but no, that wouldn't be right. Well, it is a desert area, but... Okay, so let's get our mask on there, and... Let's see. Aha! Oh, wow, I'm surprised I got in, I think, a couple hits there. Nice. So basically, what you need to do is hit the boss on the tail there, but easier said than done. Ah, there we go. Okay, where's... Oh. Let's try that one again. Yeah, sometimes you gotta wait for the boss to get out of the ground there before you can, what is it? Well, get a target lock there. There we go. Oh, did I hit both of them? I wonder what would happen if you killed both of them at once like that. Did I? No, I didn't do that, did I? The other guy's still flying around or something. Okay. Aw, man, that would have been cool if I could do that. Ah, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, where am I supposed to go? I don't want to walk off the edge, because then the game treats that like going out of bounds or something. And then it'll send you back to the top of the room if you go too far off in the desert there. Something like that, however it works. But alright, well, that went enormously better than I thought it would. But how do these fights go in the 3DS version of the game? Find out next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!